Hello and welcome to an incredibly dark Forza Horizon 2. I've got another rally car build for you today, and it's perhaps one of the most requested cars I've had in a very short space of time. People want to see me build a Nissan Juke into a rally car, so I am going to attempt it. I'm not actually a massive fan of the Juke. While I like the craziness, I admire the craziness of the Nismo Juke, I'm not actually a particular fan of the Nissan Juke itself. And I have no idea how well this is going to do as a rally car. It could be quite quick. There's plenty of room for upgrades, certainly. But whether it'll be a particularly good rally car, who knows? The Plymouth was amazing that went out last time. Really surprised me just how quick that went. This, maybe it'll surprise me. I don't know. The rules of the series, though. The cars must be four-wheel drive. Which is what we shall stick on here. It's a little bit heavy. It's going to be lighter than the Plymouth, though, so that's okay. We've got to be rear-wheel drive. We must have the off-road suspension. We must have the off-road gearbox and the off-road tyres. And I'm doing it in a funky order because my brain's not screwed in properly today, it would seem. Gearbox, and we are going to want tyres. How are we doing PI-wise? Mid-B class. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, tyre widths. These are going to be a big important thing for this vehicle. They, 275s are okay. 275s are okay. I mean, we're looking at sort of Subaru BRZ and Lotus Carlton I think they had 285s. They're not the worst, certainly, but for a vehicle like this, I would like a little bit bigger tyres. I think we may struggle. I think we may struggle to get into the 59s, but who knows? Handling is going to be a big thing with this vehicle, so it's definitely going to be full handling. When I say it's going to be a big thing, just sort of the shape of this got a double wing. Yes, I love the silly double wings. It's sort of like the size of this vehicle. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's going to be. I don't know. Maybe it's amazing. I haven't driven the Juke, the Juke, except for that little drive up to the to the what's it called, festival bit. That's like the only time I've driven this car. So yeah, maybe it'll be amazing handling. I don't know. I just don't get that impression from the car. Right, we will go through all of these. I'm hoping we can get a good weight reduction. Now, this is a Nismo tuned car, a 2014 car. I think we can probably get away without a roll cage. I kind of want to keep it light, and I don't want to really have to stick in the roll cage, because that's going to add. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It drops 6 PI out of it. Sorry, which would suggest to me that I don't think it's worth it. I think in this car the chassis should be hopefully good enough. Then again, I'm not sure how well it's going to happen. Who knows? I'm not going for it. Now the question is, do we go for the standard? In fact, can we even get the Nissan GTR engine in this car? I suspect we probably can't, in all honesty. Oh no, we get to a 1.4 turbo rally. No, thank you. Or 2 PI over. I could probably fiddle around with parts. It actually is a much heavier engine going for that one. We'll just keep it as standard then. We'll keep it with the standard engine, and hopefully I think we should be able to get it up to the top of S1 class. I mean, it starts off with sort of 220 odd horsepower. I think we can probably do it. Power to weight ratio, by the looks of it, might not be amazing in here. Well, then again, we're not even in S1 class yet. I'm really hoping. There's a turbo. We're going to whack this on here. Hopefully, there we go. That'll shoot the PI up. 417 at 2,700 pounds. Power to weight ratio is okay. I mean, we have had a couple of cars that haven't been, like the Lotus Carlton wasn't particularly impressive power to weight ratio, but it actually went really, really well. I can't remember the other cars now. There have been Audi TT. Audi TT was another one, really not particularly impressive power to weight ratio, perhaps even less impressive than this one, but it actually drove really very well. Now, the question I'm pondering here. Do we go for the sport intake and then I'm going to go for sport intake and then get lighter parts? So I can get that one there on in the PI, but if I have that there, I can get a good selection of lighter parts to go into the vehicle. That's my logic behind that. So we can get the driveline, get the clutch. We'll stick a differential in, and we hopefully we'll get a flywheel in as well. Yeah, I mean, power to weight ratio is okay. It's not outstanding. We can get 2 of the way ups on the flywheels, almost under 2,700 pounds. Decent enough torque from the engine as well. 476 horsepower, 412 torque. This could be okay. I don't think this is going to challenge the top of the table. I think the tyres aren't big enough, and I think the car's centre of mass is too high. But it could go in the top 20, certainly. But yeah, it's all going to come down to how well this car handles. We have okay ground clearance, but honestly, not as much as I was expecting from this. I mean, it's okay, but for rally suspension, I mean, I was expecting perhaps a little bit more. I don't think it's that much better than the Plymouth, in all honesty. Actually, the Plymouth was higher than this. Yeah, this is one of those cars that I just don't know what it's going to do. My best guesstimate is that it's going to be sort of a mid-table car. That's kind of what I'm expecting from the Jukes. It'll probably get into the sort of the 1 minute lap times, but quite how quickly up there, I have no idea. We shall go. The rain has stopped. Fantastic. We shall go to our usual testing ground, the Forest Brawl circuit, where I have got 5 laps to go as quickly as possible, if it's ever going to load. Thank you, game. Yeah, 5 laps to set a time. Current leader is a Ferrari F40 with a 59.2. The Ferrari F40 had 375 rear tyres. This has 275s. If this can beat the F40, I would be astounded. Basically, yeah, as far as lap time wise go, who knows how well this is going to drive. I'm also hoping we're going to fly through the air quite nicely. There's lots of things to worry about, and how are the brakes going to fare into turn 1. Actually get stopped fairly well. It is a trifle oversteery, but it is very oversteery through there for a 4-wheel drive car. That's not perhaps quite what I expected from this one. It's very lively. It's quite fun, I have to say. I'll give it credit. It doesn't drive sort of the way... It doesn't drive how you expect it just from looking at the car. It is... Oh, in fact, it's too lively for me through there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Ford Escort I drove around here a very long time ago. That's a long time ago that rally build was done. It's an incredibly lively car. The rear end is happy to dance around. But when you try and get it through that corner there, it doesn't completely try and kill you, which is always good. We're actually, almost took out the barrels. Actually gets out of that the final corner, without too many problems. How do we fly? It flies lovely through the air, at least on that attempt. Now I've said that, whenever we go to do a flying lap, it'll have all sorts of issues. That's good. Straight line speed, 134 miles an hour from the Jukes. It is perhaps... Whoa, no, trees. Hello. Okay, we got a big twitch on through there. Yeah, it's kind of a strange one. Through the final couple of corners is actually quite nice. Everywhere else, it's just a little... It's a little oversteery, and that's not to my liking at all. There's just too much sliding going on in this car, and that is the fear I always have when the cars have small... Yeah, I'm trying to carry the speed through that corner, and I just can't do it. The back end just wants to let go when you go to push the car. Now up here we're amazingly okay through there. I slightly tried to carry too much speed in the wrong point, but the back end sticks on the road. And out here, it's not terrible. I've just got to be really careful. On a couple of the very fast corners, it just won't stick in the same way that the Plymouth would. And it is a very weird day when you say a Nissan Juke is more oversteery than the classic American muscle car. It's a very, very, very strange turn of events. Right, yeah, we're not quite got the straight line speed. The power to weight ratio is... It's just not quite enough, really. I don't know how the Audi TT got as quick as it did. Because that was, I think, less power than this, and around the same way, or it was very similar, I think, to this car. Oh, we're up on 2 wheels. It's a proper FailRace mobile. Taking corners on 2 wheels, and then we have a very big slide, which is not a proper FailRace mobile. A proper FailRace mobile has many grips, a bit of understeer, and falls over when you go near a curb. Not, I mean, the 2-wheel bit is kind of puts you on a good track, but the sliding bit bad. Right, we have to have a little dab on the brakes to get the car turned in. Back end is still wanting to get out of shape. It's not quite as easy to drive as I was hoping. It's very so. It's quite fun. I have to say, this is quite a fun car. And if I wasn't having to try and do a time trial, I think you could have quite a lot of fun messing about with the Juke. But for actually trying to set fast laps around here, it is just too oversteery for my taste. Get it into turn 1, and again, we're going very, very sideways through there. And the next one, I'm cutting as much of the corner as I dare just to try and carry some corner speed. Again, running towards the trees, and then we're going to get a big slide through here unless I really back it off. Yeah, gonna have. There's no other way I can do that through there. Stick it up into fifth quickly. I can't. If I turn in at the point that I want to through there, it just gets a big sideways moment. Again, I cannot keep this car in a straight line. Oh, got more issues. More issues. We're on our side again. We're gonna go round. I can't stop that. Oh, they combined bumps with oversteer, and we have some problems. This is such a silly car. It is fun, much like with the Escort. This is good fun, but not particularly quick. There's just not enough grip. But I am surprised actually that there is this little grip from 275s on the rear. The Carlton and the BRZ, admittedly I think they were 285s, but that's not much bigger tyres, and they were so much more composed, so much more balanced than this Juke. It's just slidey. That's all we get from this car. Right, into turn one. Booted, it is just going to slide. I'm gonna have to have a lift. It's sort of half throttle for a lot of that section, and then it kind of sorts itself out through the next one. Yeah, on the faster corners it's okay, but these low speed turns, the back end just wants to come round on you. Right, now we've got to be careful on the bumps down here. Maybe let's just wait to get on the throttle. There we go, that's better. We need to get some big air time across that jump, stick it up into fifth as we run down the hill, minding the bumps. Carefully does it through. Here is not as quick, certainly nowhere near as quick as the Plymouth. Get it stopped for the final turn, and then the acceleration towards the line. It's certainly not going to be a record-breaking lap time from the Juke. This final lap, I think, is going to be a little bit better. Big air time across the jump. It does fly lovely, this car. Flies really, really nicely. Across the line, a 1 minute 1.684. It is well down the order it goes. Guess where it goes right next to? The Ford Escort. The two very oversteery and quite entertaining cars to drive are right next to each other. Yeah, there is just no rear grip. I can carry no speed through a few very important corners. Turn 1 is sideways, turn 2 is scary, turn 3 is very sideways, turn 4 is mostly sideways. It deals with the jumps well. That's the best thing about this car, is it deals with the jumps very, very well. It's very good over the jumps. I just can't carry any corner speed whatsoever. Very, very fun to drive. If I was messing about with a car and, you know, you wanted to have some silly sideways fun, this is great fun to be doing all of that with. But for racing, no. The Juke is there's just not enough grip from this car. Second to last corner could be quite quick if you get it absolutely spot on. But slight problems, like a tiny variation in your turning, and you're gonna have so many issues because just a lack of grip from the Juke. Yeah, good fun, but just not particularly fast. What position number is it? It's all the way down in 34th place. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.